It's just different.
What's up, and welcome to B.A.R Fitness TV. It's Dwayne, your host of B.A.R Fitness TV, and I created this whole platform for the purpose of talking about my fitness journey. And along that fitness journey, I found an awesome program called E2m. And actually, probably the best thing about E2m is the people. And so I am able to bring to you today one of the famous E2m clients. Miss Dedra, how you doing today?
I'm doing fine, Dwayne. Thanks for having me on your show.
Oh man, that's definitely my pleasure. Appreciate you accepting my invitation. I've learned that not all E2m folks like the camera and microphone, so it's a little bit tougher than I thought it was going to be. But I definitely don't take for granted when someone accepts it. So, Dedra, we're going to jump right in. This is something I've been interested in hearing. I just want to hear your fitness journey before E2m. Talk about that.
Okay, my fitness journey for most of my young life, I was very, very small, like skinny, bony. And so once I started, once you start having kids and picking up a little weight, kind of liked it, and
Mhm.
then I started picking up extra weight. And I kind of, I embraced it,
Uh-huh.
always made it look good because people didn't realize that I had gotten as big as I had gotten.
Mm, yeah.
I had one of my church members over the years, great guy. He's a trainer, Curtis Isaac, who, said, "Hey, First Lady, I bring you in in my garage and let me help you work out a little bit." Did that for a while, fell off the wagon. And so then, but 6 or 7 years later, I decided 2020 I was
Mhm.
going to find a trainer. And I was getting up 5:30 in the morning, going over there to that gym. Um, and that worked out great too for about a month and a half. And I fell off the wagon. Look, COVID didn't knock me off the wagon. I fell
Uh,
off the wagon before COVID started.
okay.
And
I was gonna
so
ask if there was that COVID related, but
COVID didn't have anything. I fell off the wagon before COVID hit.
okay.
And then during COVID, now to start that particular program, I went to the doctor and weighed in at 202.
Mm,
So that was the beginning of 2020.
mhm.
By September 2021, I weighed 221.
Mm.
And my doctor was like, "You're going the wrong direction, girl."
Right. Wow. Wow.
So once I got that, I said, I got a plan. I got a program. I'm going to start. And I knew I was going to start E2. I came home, told my husband, we're doing it. We're starting it today. My husband doesn't need to lose any weight, by the
Gotcha.
way.
Gotcha. Okay. So how did you discover E2m? Like what was it, a post, a friend, or what was that?
My cousin and a friend of mine both were in E2M. My cousin is in Hawaii. She's
Mm,
stationed there. We're from South Carolina. I live in South Carolina. But she started posting, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I watched it for a while. Then I saw my friend, my cousin in Hawaii, Cheryl Singleton,
mhm.
and then my friend Miriam Dix started posting her results as well. And I was like, okay, this is something I got to do. Oh, and I
Mhm.
forgot. In the meantime, I joined a group of pastors' wives who work out.
Ah.
That is such an inspiring group.
Mhm.
It got me off the couch,
Okay.
and they are. I mean, these ladies show up all the time,
Mhm.
and they, the leader of that group is Cledra Gross, and they show up all the time, and show me an example of what to do. And so I started walking, doing things like that. But I
Mhm.
really needed a whole structured kind of thing to really get this weight off and really do
Sure.
something that was going to change my health.
Nice. Okay. Good deal. So I always like to talk about, that initial shock of E2m. That first week, we call it detox week. Talk about detox week. How was that? How were you feeling? What were you going through? Talk about that experience.
It was death. I felt. I I was like, what in the world? Push-ups? What?
Mm,
Squats?
mm.
Planks? What? I
Oh
can't.
my.
Yeah, I can't do any of this stuff. And then they said, okay, start push-ups off the wall if you have
Mm-hmm.
to. And that's where I started.
Mm-hmm.
And I went from but it was crazy. It was mind-boggling. But then I kept seeing all these people saying, look, I couldn't do any of this stuff when I came in either. So
Right.
the community, I read the comments and everything. I mean, I was in such shock. I didn't even take a beginning picture.
Mm.
I didn't want to take any pictures. I didn't take any pictures until the next month, October.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh
You
wow.
wouldn't
Okay.
believe that, right? As much as I post pictures now.
Well, right. That's what we're gonna get. That's where we're going. That it's interesting. The transition from not posting at all to posting a lot. So what inspired you to start posting? I'm curious because I know the importance of posting, but what inspired you to start being active in the group like that?
I started seeing the results.
Mm.
And man, I could just kick myself in the butt for not taking that first day photo. I have pictures from before,
Sure.
I started,
Mm-hmm.
but that first day or at least the day before the start of the program photo
Mm-hmm.
is I could just kick myself in the butt for just not doing that because really that's why I really want to compare from there. But
Yeah,
yeah, and so
I
you just
got you.
have to move on. And
Yeah. Yeah, and it's good you said that, and I want to make sure I share this with my Nuji inbox, which about that.
mhm.
My Nuji inbox, I'm really trying to encourage them to take pictures, that first week, and because you will regret it. I know plenty of people that regretted not taking that first picture. I know plenty of people that regretted not entering contests. That's another thing. Good friend of mine, lost almost 40 pounds and didn't enter any contest, did an amazing job. Like, bro, like, what are you doing? So it's good that you brought that point out. So talk about just the experience of the group and the community. And you talked about the pastors' wives group. What kind of experience you have inside of the E2m group in that community?
Definitely the support. I mean, you could be feeling your absolute worst or feel like you can't do something. Posting pictures. I mean, my first picture that I posted, you know, I had all of this stuff going on, all this flab everywhere, and these bellies that I thought I was just going to be stuck with for the rest of my life after having kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought this what comes with the territory.
Mm.
And didn't think it would ever go away.
Mm-hmm.
And so, just the support.
Yeah.
And Jen Conquest, my goodness,
Mm-hmm.
she was just like, hey, put on a waist trainer and put it on, take your picture. And not the waist trainer, the corset kind. Put on your waist trainer, your gear, take a picture in your sauna suit, do that. Take a sweaty selfie. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have to be, this perfect body that you think you're going to get. Just go ahead and post yourself doing the work, because doing
Mm.
the work is really the success.
That's right. That'll preach.
Yeah. Yeah, the results is just the fruit of your labor.
Right.
The success is doing it.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's really good. And that's super important, like you mentioned, in the process, taking the pictures and like you said, sweaty selfies and also it helps hold you accountable. People
Mhm.
start missing you when they don't see your posts, even though we're at 100K, people still be like, where Dedra? I ain't seen her in a couple of days,
Mhm. Mhm.
that also holds you accountable. So also when it comes to the group, what because I we're both pretty creative, and I love your graphics. I always let you know you do an awesome job with that. What got you doing that? Well, like just not just a sweaty selfie, but these twin pictures and all these angles, and what inspired that?
I mean, I went from being terrified of the workouts to now being ready to do them. I'm ready for them, and I hate when I can't do them, like live or something like that, because I have something else going on. I'm going to get it done regardless before
Right.
the day is out. But I went from being terrified to making sure I get something is going to get done before the day is out. And I just love it. I feel like, like, oh, well, of course, this is my family, so
Yep.
I'm just like, hey, we're gonna do the whole thing.
That's right.
I was like, if nobody wants to dress like me, I'll find somebody I can dress like and twin and since we wear certain colors on certain days
Yep.
anyway for
Yep.
inspiration and motivation, it is motivational to me.
Yep.
So we got on our pink today, right?
That's right. That's right.
I got on little pink hearts or whatever. Kiki,
Yeah.
what is it? Kiki, do you love me?
There you
I
go.
know
There you
Kiki
go.
loves Mandy, but
That's
hey,
right. I
we just
love it.
embrace the whole process, right?
That's right. That's right. I love it. I love it. No, that's super cool. Super cool. So for someone, let's say pastor's wife that might be watching or listening, I know a few that I've referred to the program. What would be your words of encouragement to get them to come aboard and join the E2m family?
Be a better steward of your body.
Mm.
We are so good about being stewards over everything else, serving
Woo.
everybody else, and we put ourselves and our own health on the back burner.
Wow. You can just leave it right there. Because that's so true. That's so true. Yeah, we do it for everything else. And we definitely want to make sure that we take care of that. Well, Dedra, thank you again for coming on the show. This has been super fun. Definitely glad to hear your story.
Yes.
Appreciate your time. And I always like to close the show kind of in the theme of what you just mentioned, 1 Timothy 4:8. For bodily training of some is of some value. Paul said that there is some value in training this body, but we also have to remember godliness is of value in every way, as it holds promise to the present life and also the life to come. So till next time, you guys, appreciate y'all tuning in to B.A.R Fitness TV. Thank you again, Dedra, and we will be out of here. God bless, and we're out.
It's just different.